Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel. You really want to see what's up. All are welcome here, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Hope you all are doing wonderful and feeling great. Okay. We're tapping to the zodiac sign placement of all air signs. Okay, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your birth chart. We're doing air signs. Okay. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. What is it that the air signs need to know for their highest good? What's it the air signs need to know for their highest good? Okay. You could be fixing things up as I'm fixing things up, okay? Air signs, you could be maybe giving yourself a makeover. Maybe you're doing some organization, decluttering. You could be just desiring some kind of freshness or newness in your life at this time, air signs. Whether this is interior decorating, this is switching something up with your vehicle. I see someone getting their interior shampooed. Maybe you're buying rims for your vehicle. Someone could be installing some sounds, a sound system. Okay, all right, all right. Like a makeover energy, like a declutter, a cleansing energy, air signs. Okay. And so, with you being an air sign, we know that air moves things. So you're desiring a change, and you're feeling you're feeling and knowing spirit saying that you making these changes, you're guaranteed that there will be some kind of change, maybe in your energy, how you feel. Maybe you're looking to shift the energy of the environment where you live, or whether this is your bedroom, your home, your office, your vehicle. Okay. Because the first card we have here is the page of Vikings. And the page of Vikings represents being very enthusiastic about making changes, air sign. So you're very driven, very motivated to see some kind of change, and very determined. So this could also include, air signs. You could be maybe breaking some kind of habit that you usually do, changing something up. I'm getting a lot of changes, but these changes are for the positive. Okay, decluttering, interior decorating, cleaning, just changing. You could be giving yourself a makeover. I see someone throwing clothes out. Maybe you're going shopping and saying, I'm buying all new stuff. Okay, maybe you want to change your style, change your image. Okay, all right, air signs. All right now. Okay, and so the next card that we have here is the page of Hellfires here. And so this energy here represents you feeling once like you were chained to a situation that you felt it would be forever. This could be a relationship, this could be your emotions. This could also be spiritually and emotionally. Maybe spiritually you felt blocked. Maybe spiritually you felt disheveled, as if you were all over the place, okay? Maybe you have been in a relationship. Also, I'm picking up someone feeling like they were alone while being in a relationship. So air signs, I'm getting all this cleaning up energy. It looks like air signs is taking care of business. You guys are cleaning out your closets, okay? Anything that doesn't belong, metaphorically speaking, people, places, and things, the air signs is moving things around. So if it's not working with an air sign, be careful, because they just might. Okay, now I'm hearing sign your name across my heart. Okay, wow, that's an old song there. Okay, so air sign, you are taking care of business. So you could have been in a relationship that you felt you were unhappy and not satisfied in, and maybe you felt chained and binded to this relationship. Maybe because it's been a long time, you could have been in this person with maybe 3 plus years, and you've tried to be tolerant of their behavior. Maybe you felt this person was inconsiderate of you as well. Okay, so I see someone changing the relationship, maybe breaking up with someone. You're choosing to surrender them, spirit is saying. Okay, all right now. Okay, you're gonna get things moving for real, okay? Because yes, these old feelings once had you in the energy of the Five of Skulls, feeling saddened or depressed or stressed out or overwhelmed. And you're like, no, it's a new day. I'm taking my power back. I want my happiness. And in order to do that, I know what I do. I'm just gonna snip, snip, time to move on to something new. So I see you, air signs, moving on from that relationship, that no longer serves you. I also see someone practicing what to say, but I also see someone picking up the phone to let dump someone. Like, look, it's over. I just don't want to be together. And click, hanging up. Okay. But you're not being bold. I'm really seeing someone who has been really tolerant and you just can't take it anymore. You're ready to be happy. You're ready for peace. And you're ready to allow someone new into your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the good thing that I see here is that at least the air sign is willing to first separate from this previous situation before putting themselves into another one. So that is admirable. That is admirable. The air signs are trying to get things moving and grooving with the Wheel of Fortune here. Get things moving for your highest good, prosperity, favor, opportunity, new people. So you're getting rid of the zero, okay? So you can meet the hero, okay? So you can meet someone new. And so that's the positive thing, you're not trying to hang on to the old while entertaining someone new. So, kudos to the air signs for that. You got to give them a hand clap for that, Um, with this Wheel of Fortune energy here, you've been waiting, like I said, for a long time. And I see you not only just decluttering your home and giving yourself a makeover, surrendering this relationship, having a breakup. Moving forward, Spirit is saying you're going to be speaking your mind, air signs. You're going to be very outspoken, down to earth, telling it like it is. Not to say that you were a liar prior to, but Spirit is saying you're going to be basically anyone who wants the air signs opinion, be ready because they're going to give it to you straight. They're going to be honest. They're not going to pity pat and tiptoe around your feelings. Okay, the air signs is given to you straight with no chaser on the rocks if you need it. Okay, the next card we have here is the beautiful Queen of Skulls, and so you are sitting on your throne on your throne. I say your throne. Your throne, excuse me, in authority. So you're very confident in the changes that you are making. You are rest assured. You know for sure that the changes that you are making are going to bring you happier days. Less stress. Who wants to be in a relationship that is full of stress and aggravation and constant arguing? Now, we understand that no connection is perfect, but who wants to be in a relationship where you're arguing every single day? There's always a disagreement where the negative outweighs the positive, where the tears outweigh the laughter. No one is perfect, but when the bad outweighs the good, it is time to do some inventory, and air sign is doing just that. You're earning your right of passage to be on this throne, okay? Air signs say, I am here. They are here and they are letting it be known with the two of Viking horns. Air sign is not confused, and this is your energy. Libra placement. Okay, sun, moon, or rising, any placement, but this is the air sign read. This reading is for all air signs. But check it out. Now, you see the two of Vikings here. Look, the air sign is not confused about anything, and they know that a decision has to be made, and it looks like that they've made the right decision because they're ready to restore balance in their life. And you're not making excuses. I mean, I'm seeing someone really like making it happen. Okay, decluttering your home and getting it all done in one day, throwing out all your clothes, and maybe the next day going to buy all new clothes. That kind of energy immediately, not waiting to next week, not waiting a couple of days, calling your partner or whoever you're dating, like, look, it's not working, come get your things. Yeah, that little drawer I gave you, well, your toothbrush is in the garbage, but your bag will be by the door. It's a wrap. It's over. You're not wasting no time. Now I'm hearing someone say the sooner the better. Ooh, wee. Okay. So look, we're in October. Look, the new year is closely approaching, everyone. So look, the air signs is not waiting. Y'all not waiting for nobody. You're like, my new year is now. You clearing the air now. You're gonna have okay, so for New Year's, you're taking that new date. Oh, you're taking that new person out on a date for New Year's. You say at midnight you'll be kissing someone new. Okay, I won't tell nobody air signs unless they gonna look at this read. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. In your authority, in your power, being confirmed twice. that you have earned the rite of passage. This is where you belong. This is your destined energy. So remain optimistic about your present collective as well as your future. Air signs, keep going for the goal. Keep shooting for the stars and don't allow anyone to tell you, oh, you're crazy. You shouldn't break up with that person. Oh, you should give them a chance. Don't listen to none of that. Go off of what you feel. At the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, remember repeatedly, you have to wake up with who? Yourself. And who you have to look at in the mirror? Yourself. So, self preservation is key. How you feel is what matters the most, air signs. Keep it going. Stay persistent. Spirit is saying you're on the right move with the Wheel of Fortune out here and the Emperor energy out here. Like, come on. That's and the Queen of Skulls out here. You're in authority. You're moving towards great fortune and prosperity. You have new love coming in. You are shifting your vibration. It's like your perception of life has already been shifted and you are shifting your perception and it looks great. And so keep going. Do not allow anyone to discourage you. I guess I'm seeing someone who's going to try to maybe talk you out of what you're doing. This could be a friend. This could be a family member, someone that knows you, or maybe your spouse. What are you doing? Why you breaking up with them? Really? After all these years, y'all been through so much. And you know what you say? Exactly. We've been through so much. Now time is up. It's time for me to experience something new. Okay, and spirit is showing up confirming. This represents source. Okay, this also represents your ancestors. Okay, all are welcome on this channel. Okay, does not matter what your belief system is. Okay, all right, the Hierophant is showing up here in this read, confirming that you are moving. Look, you got the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know how much more prosperity, air sign. I don't know how much prosperity more y'all want. I don't know how much more prosperity y'all want up in this read. This is beautiful. This is just simply beautiful. And you're not taking your time. You're not rushing, but you're not talking the talk. You're walking the walk. You're actually taking action. You're not sitting, having, thinking about it. Oh, I got to clean out that closet. Oh, I'm about to give myself a makeover. Oh, I got to call and break up with my girl or with my man. No, you're doing it immediately. You're immediately. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll hear somebody say the time is going fast. Okay. Time is going fast. So you're getting it over with. Okay. Okay. You're going to start your new year off the right way. Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Two of Bibles here. And so this energy here is representing you sitting on the fence at one time or another, possibly feeling that there was hope for this relationship, giving your partner chance after chance, maybe receiving excuses after excuse, one after another. You believed it, you forgave him the first time, then you forgave her the second time, but it's become overwhelming and it's becoming draining over time. You're no longer on the fence. You're no longer on the fence. You know who you are, where you are, and therefore you understand where you want to be. And so you're taking action towards that. And so I love this. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. With the Four of Hellfires here. And so this is you celebrating. You are in celebration. You are in celebration. Celebrating and being celebrated. So how beautiful. So it looks like you could be possibly celebrating maybe an engagement, maybe after dating for a period of time. Someone may propose to you after a while. We're not saying tomorrow, next week, but in the future, in the distant horizons, there is someone who may connect with a new love interest who may want to propose to you. Okay. This also could represent a new job offer. Okay. Maybe you may receive some kind of job offer, something that you applied for, and you thought they would never ever receive your resume. You thought you would never ever get a call back. And out of nowhere, when you've forgotten about it and you're like, oh, I wonder what happened. They must have threw it away. Can I speak to air sign? Oh, yes. Can you come in for an interview? And out of nowhere, I don't know. You might be in the middle of having martinis with your friends. I don't know. But whatever, I'm pretty sure your answer will be sure I can. Okay. But a lot of prosperity and favor and opportunity. And it looks like since your mind has been made up, it's been confirmed. You're not in indecision. You're aware that changes need to be made. And the greatest thing is you're not resisting it. Many of us are aware of what needs to be done. Often when we ask the questions, to of people outside of us, we already know within, but I guess we're looking for confirmation but you have accepted, you acknowledge what needs to change in your life. It's different for everyone, so put it where it resonates. But you have acknowledged it, accepted, and you're taking action on it. You're not waiting a day longer, Spirit is saying. Not a day longer. You're saying it's been long enough. Okay? With the eight of Viking horns, you say no more. You will not continue to keep me blocked and fenced in any situation. I am not binded. I am free. That's why I'm on the throne. I am an air sign, and things must continue to circulate and move around me. Okay? I am the abundant one sitting on your throne. Okay? Looking lovely and bubbly, male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. Okay? So you're moving things around in your life. So, energetically, that shift can be felt and experienced at the same time. How beautiful. Okay? And celebrating with like-minded energy. Okay? Possibly in the past, there were times when you would possibly risk it, um, kind of linking up with people who weren't of your caliber, but somehow, some way, you end up at so and so's house. This is someone you wouldn't usually deal with, but you end up there because maybe someone else invited you, and then you get another invite. You're no longer dealing with people who are not on your frequency or your vibe, is what I'm conveying. Like I said, you're no longer on the fence or in indecision. You're vibing with people who are part of your tribe, like-minded energy, people whom you have things in common with. And there are a lot of times we all have experience being in the company of people whom we know is not on our frequency. And all while we're in their presence, it's not that we're belittling anyone. We're saying, how did I get here? Why am I doing this? How did I get here? And why am I doing this? So no more of that for you, air signs. You are only having nothing less than the best moving forward, and it's looking great for you. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of all air placements. One love.